Life is a journey filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments that test your strength. There will be times when nothing seems to go your way, when the road ahead looks impossible, and when doubt creeps in, whispering that maybe you should give up. But here's the truth. The only way you lose is if you quit. Success isn't about luck. It's about persistence, mindset, and action. The ones who make it are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented, but the ones who refuse to stop. They get knocked down, but they rise again. They fail, but they learn. They struggle, but they keep pushing forward. Life is like nature. It moves in seasons. There will be winters, when times of hardship and struggle will come. But winter doesn't last forever. Spring always follows, bringing new opportunities. Summer is the time to protect and grow. And if you stay the course, fall will bring the harvest, the rewards of your effort. You can't control the seasons, but you can control how you respond to them. You can let challenges break you, or you can use them to build your strength. The choice is yours. The key to everything you want in life is simple. Never stop until you get it. Today, I'm going to show you how to push through the tough times. Seize your opportunities and protect your progress until you reach success. Stay with me for the next few minutes as I take you through the 4 biggest lessons in life, the ones that will help you face any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Let's dive in. Life doesn't just throw challenges at us randomly. It follows a pattern. Just like the seasons in nature, we go through different phases in life, each with its own struggles and opportunities. If you understand these cycles and prepare for them, you won't just survive, you'll thrive. There are 4 major lessons in life that can help you navigate these seasons. These lessons will teach you how to endure the tough times, recognize and seize opportunities, protect your progress, and finally, reap the rewards of your effort. Let's learn the details about the 4 major lessons of life. Lesson number 1. Learn how to handle the winters. Winter is the season of hardship. It is the time when things feel difficult, when setbacks pile up, and when you question whether your efforts are even worth it. Everyone faces winters in life. Times of loss, failure, rejection, and struggle. Maybe you've worked hard for something, and it didn't turn out the way you hoped. Maybe you've experienced financial hardship, personal heartbreak, or a period where nothing seems to be working. Winters are inevitable. They come for everyone. But here's what you need to remember. Winters don't last forever. No matter how long the cold, dark nights of winter feel, spring always comes. The key to success isn't avoiding the winter, because that's impossible. The key is knowing how to get through it without letting it break you. Those who learn how to endure and push through the winter are the ones who make it to success. Those who let the winter defeat them, they never see the rewards that lie beyond it. So how do you handle the winters of life? The first step is to accept that they are part of the process. Too many people think that struggle means they are failing. That's not true. Struggle means you are in the process of growing, learning, and building something worthwhile. Winters test your strength, but they also build it. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger for the next one. The second step is to control your mindset. When winter comes, it's easy to fall into negative thinking. It's easy to start believing that things will never get better, that maybe you're not capable of success, or that your efforts are useless. But here's the reality. Your mindset during the winter determines whether you will make it to spring. If you let negative thoughts take over, you will stay stuck in winter. If you choose to believe that better days are ahead, you will find the strength to keep going. One of the best ways to shift your mindset during the winter is to focus on what you can control. There will always be things outside of your control. Setbacks, failures, disappointments. But there are also always things within your control. Your attitude, your actions, and your response to challenges. When everything feels overwhelming, bring your focus back to small daily actions that move you forward. Even if progress is slow, it is still progress. The only way to truly lose is to stop moving. Another powerful strategy for handling the winter is to learn from every challenge instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What can I learn from this?" Every winter carries a lesson. And if you take the time to find it, you will come out stronger. Maybe a setback is teaching you patience. Maybe a failure is teaching you how to improve. Maybe a rejection is pushing you towards something better. Everything you experience is shaping you into the person you need to become to reach your goals. Winter is also the time to build resilience. Resilience isn't something you are born with. It's something you develop through experience. Every time you push through a challenge, you become stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you build the mental toughness that will carry you through future struggles. Success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about refusing to let failure stop you. It's also important to surround yourself with the right people during the winter. Hard times can feel lonely, but you don't have to go through them alone. Seek out people who support and encourage you. Stay close to those who remind you of your strength when you forget it yourself. At the same time, be mindful of those who bring negativity. When you're already struggling, the last thing you need is people who feed doubt and fear. Choose to be around those who uplift you. Another key to surviving the winter is staying disciplined. In difficult times, it's tempting to give up on good habits and routines. It's easy to stop trying, to stop pushing, to stop believing. But discipline is what keeps you moving when motivation fades. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Keep showing up, keep working, keep believing, even when it's hard. And finally, remember this: winter is temporary. No matter how tough things feel right now, they will not last forever. Seasons change. The struggle you are facing today will one day be just a memory. But how you handle it will determine whether that memory is one of defeat or one of resilience and growth. The people who make it in life are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who never let the struggle stop them. Every winter you face is preparing you for the success ahead. So hold on, stay strong, keep moving forward, because spring is coming. Lesson number 2. Take advantage of the spring. If winter is the season of struggle, then spring is the season of opportunity. It is the time when doors begin to open, when possibilities arise, and when the seeds you plant have the chance to grow. But here's the thing. Just because spring arrives doesn't mean you automatically succeed. Opportunity alone is not enough. What you do with it is what matters. Many people wait for their big break, but when the opportunity finally comes, they hesitate, procrastinate, or let fear hold them back. Spring is a short season. If you don't take advantage of it, it will pass you by. Opportunities don't last forever. Think about it. If a farmer waits too long to plant his crops, it doesn't matter how good the soil is or how perfect the weather becomes. If he doesn't plant in time, there will be nothing to harvest when fall arrives. The same applies to life. When an opportunity comes your way, you have to act. You have to be ready to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and commit fully. You don't get unlimited chances. Spring comes only a few times in life. And when it does, you need to make the most of it. So how do you recognize and seize your spring? The first step is to train yourself to see opportunities. Too many people go through life blind to the chances around them. They're waiting for something obvious, something easy, something guaranteed. But opportunities don't always come in a neatly wrapped package. Sometimes they come disguised as challenges. Sometimes they require effort, learning, and taking a leap of faith. If you're always waiting for the perfect moment, you'll never take action. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The right time is now. Spring is also the season of action. This is not the time to hesitate. This is not the time to let fear control you. When an opportunity comes, jump on it. Success doesn't wait for those who are unsure. It rewards those who take initiative. Yes, taking action comes with risks. Yes, you might fail. But failure is still better than standing still. At least when you take action, you learn, grow, and improve. But if you do nothing, you stay exactly where you are. Another key to making the most of your spring is preparation. If you wait until spring arrives to start getting ready, you're already too late. The people who succeed are the ones who have been preparing all along. They use their winters wisely, developing skills, learning new things, and positioning themselves for the moment when opportunity strikes. Think about an athlete. They don't wait until game day to start training. They prepare months, even years in advance, so that when the moment comes, they are ready to perform. Ask yourself, are you ready for your spring? If an opportunity came your way today, would you be prepared to take it? If the answer is no, then now is the time to get ready. Invest in yourself. Learn new skills. Expand your knowledge. Improve your mindset. Do the work now so that when your spring arrives, you can grab it with both hands. One of the biggest mistakes people make in spring is distraction. When things start improving, when opportunities start appearing, it's easy to lose focus. People start celebrating too early, getting comfortable, or assuming that success is guaranteed. But spring is not the time to relax. It's the time to work harder than ever. Just because the weather is good doesn't mean the work is done. Just because you've started seeing progress doesn't mean you've made it. This is the time to go all in. Think about a farmer again. Imagine if he plants his seeds but then gets distracted. He forgets to water them, doesn't remove the weeds, and assumes they'll grow on their own. What happens? His crops never reach harvest. The same is true in life. You must nurture the opportunities you've been given. You must stay focused, stay disciplined, and do everything necessary to ensure your success. Another crucial part of spring is taking risks. Every great success story involves a moment where someone had to take a leap of faith. No one reaches their full potential by playing it safe. There will always be reasons to wait, to hesitate, to delay. But waiting too long means missing your chance. If you want to achieve something great, you have to be willing to take risks. Many people let fear stop them from taking advantage of spring. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. But here's the reality. Fear is just an illusion. It's a mental barrier, not a real one. The people who succeed aren't the ones who have no fear. They are the ones who move forward despite the fear. They understand that fear is part of the process, but they don't let it control them. Another common reason people fail to take advantage of spring is self-doubt. They convince themselves they're not ready, not talented enough, or not capable of success. But the truth is, no one starts out feeling completely ready. No one has all the answers at the beginning. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people start anyway. They take action even when they feel unsure. They learn along the way. They trust that they will figure things out as they go. Spring is also a season of growth. This is the time to push yourself, to stretch beyond your limits, and to level up. Success is not just about getting an opportunity, it's about what you do with it. If you want to make the most of your spring, commit to constant improvement. Never settle. Never stop learning. Never stop striving to be better. The more you grow, the more you can achieve. Lastly, remember that spring is temporary. You don't get unlimited time to take action. If you waste this season, you will have to wait for the next one. And sometimes, the next one doesn't come for a long time. Think about the people who passed on opportunities because they thought they had more time, only to regret it later. Don't be one of them. When spring comes, be ready. Take action. Seize the moment. The biggest lesson of spring is this: nothing happens automatically. Success isn't guaranteed just because opportunities exist. You have to make it happen. You have to take the risks, put in the work, and stay committed. Those who take advantage of spring will reap the rewards when fall arrives. Those who waste it will look back with regret. So ask yourself, when your spring arrives, will you be ready to take advantage of it? Will you seize the moment or let it slip away? The choice is yours. Lesson number 3. Protect your growth in the summer. Spring is about opportunity, but summer is about commitment and protection. It is the season where growth happens, but it is also where threats arise. Many people assume that once they've made some progress, success is guaranteed. But that's not how life works. Summer is when you must protect everything you've built. It is the time to nourish your growth and stand guard against the forces that can take it away. Success is never handed to you on a silver platter. Even when you start seeing results, you must fight to keep them. Just like a farmer who plants in the spring must now protect his crops from weeds, pests, and harsh weather, you too must guard your progress against distractions, negativity, and self-doubt. The world doesn't hand out rewards for effort alone. It rewards those who stay committed, disciplined, and focused. One of the biggest challenges of summer is complacency. When people start seeing results, they often ease up. They think, I've made it this far, I can relax a little. But success is fragile. The moment you stop nurturing your progress, you start losing it. Think about a championship team. They don't stop training just because they've won a few games. If anything, they train harder because they know that maintaining success is just as hard as achieving it. If you want long-term success, you must stay hungry. Never assume that just because things are going well, they will continue to go well automatically. Growth requires constant effort. Your skills, discipline, and mindset must keep evolving. Just like a plant needs water and sunlight to survive, your success needs dedication and persistence. Another challenge of summer is distractions. When things start going well, life tends to offer more temptations, more opportunities to waste time, more people who try to pull you off track, more reasons to slow down. You must be vigilant. Just because you have achieved some progress doesn't mean the work is over. Success requires focus. Distractions may not seem dangerous at first, but over time they add up. Every moment spent on things that don't serve your goals is a moment taken away from your progress. So how do you protect your growth in the summer? The first step is to stay disciplined. Discipline is what keeps you on track when motivation fades. Motivation is great for getting started, but it's discipline that determines whether you keep going. There will be days when you don't feel like working, when you don't feel like pushing yourself. Those are the moments that define you. If you only work when you feel like it, you will never reach your full potential. The truly successful are those who keep going, even when it's hard. The second step is to keep learning and improving. Just because you've made progress doesn't mean you know everything. The moment you stop learning, you start falling behind. Growth requires constant adaptation. Stay curious, stay open to new ideas, and always look for ways to get better. The people who stay on top are the ones who never stop evolving. Another important part of summer is protecting yourself from negativity. Not everyone will support your growth. Some people will doubt you. Some will criticize you. Some will even try to pull you down. It's important to recognize who adds value to your life and who doesn't. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not those who hold you back. Negativity is like a weed. It will choke your progress if you let it. At the same time, you must also guard against the enemies within: self-doubt, fear, overcaution. These are the silent killers of success. They creep in when things start going well, making you second-guess yourself. They whisper thoughts like, "Do I really deserve this?" Or "What if I fail?" These thoughts are dangerous because they can lead you to sabotage your own success. Don't let fear steal what you've worked so hard to build. Another key lesson of summer is resilience. Even in this season of growth, challenges will still arise. There will still be obstacles, failures, and setbacks. But setbacks don't mean you are failing. They are just part of the journey. What matters is how you respond to them. Do you let setbacks stop you, or do you use them to fuel your determination? Those who succeed are not those who never fail, but those who never quit. Success also requires sacrifice. If you want to maintain and grow what you've built, you will have to make tough choices. You may have to say no to things that waste your time. You may have to distance yourself from people who don't support your vision. You may have to wake up earlier, work longer, and push yourself harder. Success demands a price. The question is, are you willing to pay it? Another important part of protecting your growth is having a clear vision. If you don't know where you are going, it's easy to get lost. Define your goals clearly. Know exactly what you are working toward, and remind yourself of it every day. When challenges come, when distractions appear, your vision will be the anchor that keeps you on track. Finally, remember this: success is not an event. It is a process. It is not something you achieve once and then forget about. It requires consistent effort, constant learning, and relentless discipline. Just like a plant doesn't grow overnight, your success needs time, care, and protection. Summer is the season where you prove how badly you want it. Many people start strong in spring, but only those who protect their progress make it to the harvest. The question is, will you be one of them? Lesson number 4. Reap the harvest in the fall. After enduring the cold, harsh winters of struggle, after seizing the opportunities of spring, and after defending your growth in summer, you finally arrive at the most rewarding season, the harvest in the fall. This is the time when your hard work, discipline, and perseverance finally pay off. It is the moment when all the sacrifices, sleepless nights, and relentless efforts result in something tangible. But here's the truth. Fall doesn't reward everyone. It only rewards those who have put in the work. Life doesn't hand out rewards just for showing up. It rewards those who have persisted through adversity, those who have stayed focused, and those who have committed themselves fully to their goals. Many people dream of success, but only a few are willing to do the work required to reach it. The harvest is not for the ones who quit when things got tough. It is not for those who gave up in winter, ignored their opportunities in spring, or let distractions pull them away in summer. The harvest is for those who refused to stop until they got what they wanted. But here's what you must understand. When the harvest comes, you must be ready to receive it. Just like a farmer must gather his crops when they are ripe, you must be prepared to step into your success when the time comes. Some people spend years working toward their dreams, but when success finally arrives, they don't know what to do with it. They doubt themselves, they hesitate, and they fail to take full advantage of the rewards they've earned. Don't let that be you. When your moment comes, own it. Accept your success with confidence. You worked for it. You earned it. You deserve it. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they reach the harvest season is apologizing for their success. They feel guilty for having more than others. They shrink themselves to make others comfortable. But success is nothing to be ashamed of. If you have worked hard, stayed committed, and sacrificed for your dreams, then you should stand tall and embrace your achievements. Never apologize for winning. You didn't take shortcuts. You didn't cheat your way to the top. You put in the effort, and now it's time to enjoy the rewards. Another important lesson of the harvest is gratitude. When you finally start seeing the results of your hard work, take a moment to appreciate everything that got you there. Remember the struggles you overcame. Remember the lessons you learned. Remember the people who supported you along the way. Success isn't just about reaching your goals. It's about appreciating the journey that got you there. Gratitude keeps you grounded. It reminds you of the value of hard work and helps you stay focused on the bigger picture. But while gratitude is essential, so is responsibility. The harvest is not just about receiving, it's about giving back. True success is not just about what you achieve for yourself, but about how you use your success to help others. When you reach your goals, don't forget those who are still struggling. Share your knowledge. Teach what you've learned. Be the mentor to someone else that you once needed. Success becomes more meaningful when it is shared. One of the biggest dangers of the harvest season is complacency. Many people make the mistake of thinking that once they've achieved success, the work is over. But nothing in life is permanent. Just as seasons change, success can fade if you don't continue putting in the effort. Reaching the top is one thing. Staying there is another. You must continue to grow, continue to learn, and continue to challenge yourself. Never let yourself become stagnant. The most successful people in the world never stop improving, no matter how much they have achieved. At the same time, you must also protect what you have built. Just because you have reached a certain level of success doesn't mean you are immune to setbacks. There will always be new challenges, new competitors, and new obstacles. If you become too comfortable, you risk losing everything you worked for. Guard your success with the same intensity that you used to build it. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and never take your success for granted. The harvest season is also a time for reflection. Take a moment to look back on your journey. What worked? What didn't? What lessons did you learn along the way? Reflection allows you to grow from your experiences and prepare for the future. Every success should be a stepping stone to something even greater. Never stop setting new goals. Never stop pushing yourself to the next level. And never stop striving for more. And here's one more thing you must remember. Harvest time doesn't come often. Just like in nature, there are only a few seasons in life where you truly get to reap the rewards of your efforts. That's why when it comes, you must make the most of it. Don't waste it. Don't let doubt, fear, or hesitation stop you from enjoying what you've earned. Stand tall, be proud, and own your success. Success is not given, it is earned. And if you have done the work, fought through the struggles, and stayed committed, then you have every right to claim your reward. You have made it through the seasons. You have never stopped. And now it's time to enjoy the harvest. But remember, the cycle never truly ends. After the harvest, a new winter will come. New challenges will arise. And once again, you will be tested. But this time, you will be stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever. Because now you know the truth. No matter what comes your way, no matter what season you are in, you will never stop until you get it. Now take everything you've learned, take everything you've fought for, and go claim what's yours. Your time is now. Let's learn about the final lesson, and that is the never-ending cycle of growth. Success is not a destination, it is a continuous journey. Life doesn't stop after you reach one goal. The seasons keep changing, new challenges arise, and new opportunities appear. Just as winter always follows the harvest, you will encounter fresh struggles even after you have achieved success. That is why you must never settle, never stop learning, and never assume that your work is done. The moment you believe you have made it, you risk losing everything you've worked for. Growth is a never-ending process, and the ones who stay ahead are the ones who keep evolving. Too many people make the mistake of thinking that once they succeed, they can relax forever. They stop learning, they stop improving, and they assume their past achievements will carry them forward. But life doesn't work that way. The world is always changing, and if you stop growing, you will eventually fall behind. The true winners are those who stay hungry and stay humble. No matter how much they achieve, they keep pushing forward, always looking for the next challenge, the next lesson, and the next level of greatness. They understand that every success is just a stepping stone to something bigger. Think about the greatest achievers in history. The ones who left a lasting impact were not those who reached one great milestone and stopped. They were the ones who kept moving forward, always striving for more, always pushing their limits. They didn't just win once, they built a legacy. And that is what you should aim for. Don't just be someone who had one moment of success. Be someone who continues to grow, evolve, and inspire others long after you've reached your initial goals. One of the most fulfilling parts of success is the ability to give back and inspire others. When you have fought through the struggles, learned the lessons, and reaped the rewards, you now have the power to help others do the same. Success is not just about what you gain for yourself. It is about how you use it to make a difference. Share your knowledge, mentor those who are still on their journey, and lift others up the way you wish someone had lifted you. True fulfillment comes not just from winning, but from helping others win too. But remember, helping others does not mean slowing down your own growth. The best way to inspire others is to continue setting an example through your own actions. Keep pushing forward, keep setting new goals, and show those around you that there is no limit to what is possible. Your journey is not just about what you achieve. It is about how many lives you can touch along the way. So where do you go from here? What is the next step? This is the moment where you make a decision. You can choose to take everything you have learned and apply it to your life, or you can walk away and remain the same. The choice is yours. You have seen how life moves in seasons. You now understand that winter will come, but it is temporary. Spring will bring opportunities, but only if you act on them. Summer will test your discipline, and fall will reward only those who stayed committed. And now you know that once the harvest comes, the cycle begins again. Ask yourself, are you willing to continue this journey? Are you ready to face new challenges, embrace new opportunities, and keep growing, no matter what comes your way? Because here's the truth. There is no final destination. There is no point where you can say, I've made it, now I can stop. Life will always test you, push you, and challenge you to rise higher. The ones who succeed are those who accept this and keep moving forward, no matter what. Your time is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not someday. Right now, you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to feel 100% ready. What matters is that you take the first step and keep going. One step at a time, no more waiting, no more excuses, no more doubts. You already have everything you need within you. You have the strength, the resilience, and the power to achieve whatever you set your mind to. So go out there and claim what's yours. Face your winters with courage. Take action in your spring. Stay disciplined in your summer. Reap the rewards in your fall. And when the cycle begins again, step into it with even greater confidence, knowing that you are unstoppable. Because you are not here to quit. You are here to win. You are here to grow. You are here to succeed. And you will never stop until you get it.